Hey guys, welcome back to my channel AG Motion Designs, and in today's video we are going to create this Yahoo logo reveal animation inside of After Effects without using any third-party plugin but with the help of Adobe Photoshop and Adobe After Effects. And if you want to learn more about motion graphic and other stuff, then don't forget to check out my Udemy courses. Links are available in the description. And if you are new to this channel, then please consider to subscribe this channel and also hit the bell icon to get more updates. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here we are in Adobe After Effects. Let's create a new composition. We will call it as main animation. Width is 1920, height is 180, frame rate is 30, duration is 15 seconds long, and background color I'm going to choose white color and simply hit OK. Go to choose grid and guide option and simply hit on title section. Now in Photoshop, what I did over here, I simply got this Yahoo logo and I have divided this logo into three parts. One with the Y, one with the exclamation mark, and one with the middle portion like this. Now I'm going to save this Photoshop file in my PC. Now I'll go to the After Effects and I'll press Ctrl I on my keyboard to bring this logo file over here. Import as footage, composition, return layers and sizes, and simply hit import and simply hit OK. Now double click to open this, select this layers, hit Ctrl C, go to the main animation and hit Ctrl V and simply bring this at the center. Now right click new and create one null object, select all of these layers and make it a parent with this null. Now select this null, press S and let's scale it like this. Okay, so this is the logo. Now we will delete this null object. Now press Ctrl R to bring our ruler and we will bring one line over here like this. Now I'm going to pick up my ellipse tool and I'm going to pick up this fill, and with the help of this picker I'm going to pick up this color and simply hit OK. And now by holding shift I'm going to create one ellipse. Now select this, press Ctrl Alt Home to align that anchor point to the center, and let's bring this over here. Okay, between these guides we are going to place it. Again hit Ctrl D and we will bring another one over here like this. Okay, now select this Y and this Y and hit Ctrl D to bring them at the top and go over here. Press P for position, select the position of both, right click and choose separate dimensions, create keyframes on each, and we will hide them and we will minimize them and we will lock them also. Now we are going to use this ones. So first of all, let's select this Y and we will bring this Y over here. Now let's delete this, we'll remove this whatever called like that, and we will move this over here. Similarly, I'm going to select this one and we will bring this over here and it should touch the edge of this ellipse. Okay, like that. Now let's make this fit. Let's bring them at the top. Okay, now select this ellipse and change the color of this one to red one, at least for now, like this. Press P for position, create one keyframe, zoom in a little bit. Let's go to around 20 frames, create another keyframe, go to around 1 second, create another keyframe, and at the start we will bring this out of this composition, and in middle of that we will bring this over here. Now select those keyframes and hit F9. Go to the graph editor, select this graph by holding shift, move this handle over here, select this and move this handle over here, select this, move this handle over here, select this and move this handle over here, select this, move this handle over here, select this and move this handle over here like this. So we will get this animation like this, and we will take a distance of 5 frames, select this and let's move this over here, so we will get something like this. Okay, now select both the layers and press Ctrl Shift D to split this layer, and let's bring them at the bottom and change the color of this one to yellow. Hit U and we will delete those keyframes and hit U. Okay, now select this layer and simply move them over here. Press P for position, select both the layers, right click and choose separate dimensions, create one keyframe at Y and one keyframe at Y over here. Go somewhere around 2 seconds, select both the layers and create another keyframe, go to the start and let's simply move this over here like this. Or let's do one thing, let's delete those layers first, I mean those keyframes. First of all, select them and press Y for pan behind tool, and let's bring this anchor point over here at the edge. Also select this and let's move this anchor point over here. Now hit W to select your rotation tool. Select this and rotate it like this. We will make this completely like this. Also select this and rotate it like this. Okay, completely. You can simply press R also, and let's make this complete 90 degree. Okay, and now select both of these layers and press Ctrl Alt Home to align their respective anchor point at the center. And then we will press P for position. We will create one keyframe at Y in both, and then go to around 2 seconds and create another keyframe. Go to the start, select both the layers and simply move them over here. Now select those keyframes and hit F9. Go to the graph editor, select this graph. By holding shift, move this handle over here and move this handle over here, so like this. Okay, zoom in a little bit and let's move this over here. Okay, so if you see, we are gonna get something like this. Now select both of these layers, and now we will select these layers, and we will select this one and we will make it apparent with this one. So select this and make it apparent with this layer. Select this and make it apparent with this layer. Now select both of this ellipse, press R for rotation, create one keyframe, then go somewhere around 10 seconds over here. Select this and let's sorry, we have parented it wrong. This one should be parent with this one. So let's select this and let's change the parenting again. Select this and make it apparent with this one. Okay, now select this and let's rotate it like this. Let's make this minus 80. Select this and let's make this plus 80 like this. Okay, so if you see, like this, and if you want, then you can rotate it further like this. Let's make this 230 minus 230, sorry, and this is 230 plus. Okay, and let's select this and let's bring this a little bit over here. Okay, and at this point I'm going to select both of these layers and I'll press Ctrl Shift D to split this layer, and let's bring them at the top at this point, and let's unlink this parenting, and then we will press P and we will delete those keyframes. Create one keyframe at X and one keyframe at Y. Go few frames forwards over here. Also go over here, press R for rotation, create one keyframe, hit U, go few frame forward, and let's make this rotation 0. Okay, so we will get something like this. Yeah, and select those keyframe. This one should be over here. Let's adjust it properly, and this one should be over here. Also make sure to adjust it properly. Okay, and let's hide this for now, and then select both of them and adjust properly at the center. Let's make this with U, and in middle of that we are going to select both of these layers and we will change the Y position keyframes like this. Okay, now in search option I'm trying to type Y only and select those keyframe Y position keyframes and hit F9. Go to the graph editor, zoom in, select this graph. By holding shift, move this handle over here and move this handle over here. Select this, move this handle over here, select this and move this handle over here like this. Okay, hit U and select those keyframes, and by holding Alt I'm going to move this over here. So as you guys can see, we are getting this kind of stuff. Then hit page down button one time, select both of these layers, and we will create one keyframe at X and one keyframe at Y. And let's bring this layer at the top, which is this one. And now go few frame forward. We will select this Y over here and we will bring this over here properly. Then we will select this and we will bring this over here properly. Okay, like that. Select those X position keyframes. Now we are not going to create any Y position keyframe over here. Select those X position keyframes and we will hit F9 over here, like that. Now over here we need to create mask for it. So with the help of pen tool, I'm going to create one mask. So from here to here, let's try to create some mask like this. Also change the color of this one to red one so you can easily get. Select this, press T for opacity and select this opacity. Select this point and move this over here. This point and move this over here. Select this point and move this over here. Okay, go over here, select this and move this over here. In search option, type path, create one keyframe. Go over here, create another keyframe. Go to the start, select this point and this point. uh, Select your selection tool. We will select this 2 points. We will bring them over here. Select these 2 points. We will bring them over here. Okay, we will select this point and only this portion we will bring properly over here. Also select this point and we will bring properly over here. Okay, let's make this fit. Now select all of this keyframes including the X and Y position keyframe, I mean path keyframes, and hit F9. Go to the graph editor, select this graph, uh, select this and move this handle over here and move this handle over here. So you will get something like this. Okay, and because this is the mask, so select this, hit enter, and let's call it as mask. And we'll bring this over here for this middle portion and choose alpha mask. Select this mask, press T for opacity and increase the opacity. So you're gonna get something like this. Okay, so now if you see, first we will get this animation and then this. Now these two things are useless, so press P for position again over here. Create one keyframe at start and let's bring them downwards like this, and select those keyframes, hit F9, go to the graph editor, select this graph by holding shift, move this handle over here and move this handle over here like this, and we will take a distance of keyframes just a little bit like this. So if you see, first we will get this, then this, like this. Okay, and let's select all of these layers by hitting Ctrl A and press F4 and enable the motion blur. Okay, so what will happen, along with this animation we will get motion blur as well. Okay, and there is another trick you can do for this animation over here. Let's do select all of these layers and press Ctrl Shift C and we'll call it as animation over here like this. Okay, let's hit Ctrl D and we will enter and let's call it as color. I'm using this layer only for color stuff, and press Ctrl Y to create one solid background and bring this backward. Now I'm going to select this animation comp and I'm going to apply a fill effect on it, and double click to apply this fill effect and choose black color over here and apply OK. Now right click new and create one adjustment layer and let's bring this over here. Now I'm going to apply tint effect on it and double click to apply over here. If you swap this color, obviously you will get this swap. Now enable this color layer over here, and in adjustment layer, instead of white I'm going to pick up this purple color, and instead of black I'm going to choose this white color. Okay, let's hide this. So if you see, we are gonna get something like this. Now like this. Now when this thing touches over here, I'm going to select this adjustment layer. I'm going to press Ctrl Shift D to split this layer, and I'll swap this color like this. And when they're going to touch this ground over here, I can again press Ctrl Shift D and I can swap this color again like this. So if you see this animation, let's see this in full resolution. It will take a little bit time, so we'll get this kind of stuff. Okay, so this is how you can create this kind of logo animation inside of After Effects with the help of Photoshop.